Hey Scorpio, what's going on guys? It's Sam from CancerMoonsTarot and welcome into your August 2023 tarot reading. How are ya? Hope all is well. Do want to mention before we start, if you guys are interested in personal readings, you can catch my website, first link in the description below if you guys want to check it out. There should be like a pop-up somewhere here if you guys want to participate in the summer sale. It does end on the 31st of August, so if you guys want a discount for a personal read, check it out. Now coming on in here into August, we got the three big topics to focus on coming into the month. First card we have here says opportunity knocks, go for it. So Scorpios, definitely could be new opportunity coming in here for you guys at this time. This could be opportunity career-wise, opportunity in romance, opportunity in a personal transformation. But if you are seeing some sort of window of opportunity arise and open up for you, definitely go for it. This is the energy of a green light to take up on an opportunity because there will be some sort of positive outcome showing up here with this opportunity. Now, jumping into your next card, we have this honesty card. It says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So I definitely feel like for some of you, this could kind of be the energy of being more honest with yourself in a way, not really worrying so much about what other people have to say, but more so taking a look at your own personal truth and really making sure that you live by your truth. I'm also hearing in a way it's like holding yourself accountable, making sure that you're always being truthful with yourself, you're never being dishonest with yourself, and you're always doing what you can to keep on following and living your truth. Having a look here at the next major thing to focus on for the month, we lastly have your thoughts. Okay, so do pay attention to what it is you're thinking about, what type of energy you are putting into your thoughts. At the end of the day, we're not necessarily within control of what it is we think about. Sometimes we even pick up on thought forms that aren't even necessarily our own, but we are responsible for the energy that we put into the thoughts we have. So for example, if we're thinking negative thoughts, we don't have to put negative energy into it or allow ourselves to resonate with said negative thoughts. What we can do instead is say, oh, I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but I don't want to resonate with it. I don't want to put my feelings into it, right? Now, if we're thinking positive thoughts, we could say, ooh, I like that thought. Let me resonate with that. Let me put positive energy into that instead. So definitely be mindful here of what it is you're thinking about, not so much about your thoughts in general, but be mindful of the investment you're putting into your thoughts. If you find and catch yourself thinking negatively, don't give it much of an investment. Just say, you know what? It's a fleeting thought. It'll pass on by. But if you start seeing positive thoughts coming into play here for you, put the energy into that instead. Give a positive reaction to the good thoughts you have, and for the negative thoughts, give them no reaction at all, and they cannot harm you. Okay, Scorpio? All right, guys, let's go ahead and keep it moving forward. So that is the three major topics to focus on coming into the month. We're going to now jump on into your tarot. So what do we got going on here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs coming into August 2023. What information is showing up here for Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout August 2023. Let's go ahead and check it out. Starting out here with the overall energy of the month, we got here the Death card, Scorpionic energy showing up. Looking at the current energy, King of Pentacles. What you're dealing with this month, the Queen of Wands. And the current outcome of the month, we got here the Ace of Cups showing up here as well. Now, Death card represents change and transformation, so there definitely could be some sort of changes occurring for you coming into the month of August. I am seeing positive changes when it comes towards abundance and being comfortable. King of Pentacles is the energy of accumulating abundance, feeling very secure where you're at in life. Queen of Wands showing up is a card where you can feel very confident to express yourself. You know what it looks like to me personally, Scorpio? I feel like you're in a really good space, so you feel comfortable enough to be yourself. You feel comfortable enough to express yourself because you're not in a position of time where you feel like you have to dim down who you are. It feels like you could be 100% your authentic self around your environment, right? Looking at the outcome, right, being the Ace of Cups, this is an environment here that represents love. It represents the energy of feeling comfortable. It represents the energy here of fulfillment. So I think you have found yourself to be very comfortable in your personal environment. You're now comfortable in who you are, but you're comfortable around the people you're dealing with here as well. And that's created you more of a format and more of a drive to be your true and authentic self coming into August. I like that, guys. Really good start. Let's take a look here at the Death card, though. What changed? You know, what kind of motivated, I guess, Scorpio in a way to get into this energy? We got here the King of Swords, the Four of Swords, and we have here the Queen of Pentacles. Excuse me. You know what it kind of feels like, Scorps? I feel like you have dealt with an environment that made you feel so repressed for such a long time, to the point where you needed to escape that environment, Four of Swords, and really start to connect with yourself with the Queen of Pentacles. You know, King of Swords here could be the energy of maybe you had a parent who always made you feel like you couldn't express yourself. Maybe you had a workplace that you always felt like you needed to be silenced. Maybe you were in a toxic relationship with somebody that made you feel like you had to silence yourself in a way, or censor what it is you felt in life. You know, these are circumstances and environments that basically made you feel restricted to be who you truly are. And I see that you've gotten out of that. And that's beautiful, guys. Seriously, for anybody who's ever suffering or struggling with an environment where they cannot be who they are, I feel for them, because that's a very hard place to be in their life. But the fact of the matter is here for you, Scorpio, you've escaped from said environment. You're now in a position of power where it's like, I am me. This is Scorpio. This is as real as it gets. And nobody can tell me what I can and cannot do, or what it is I can express and not express. I'm going to be my authentic self, and I'm going to be comfortable in owning who the heck I am. So that is the personal transformation I feel is really taking place coming into August 2023, which is absolutely fantastic. I think in a way, almost this honesty card makes a little bit more sense, because it says here, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Almost in a way, it feels like if you were in a repressed environment, you know, you couldn't expect to be your true self around a specific person, especially if they weren't open to that, and especially if they were toxic and they kind of molded you to be a certain way or wanted you to be a certain way instead. So it was hard in the past to be your true self, but now you can be your true self to you and to other people by owning and accepting this is who you are, and you will no longer tolerate environments that make you feel repressed. All right, so I like it, guys, a lot. Really, really good reading here so far. Let's see what's showing up, though, in the challenge position. All right, is there anything showing up in the challenge position for Scorpios? And that's going to be the Chariot. I think that part of the challenge here for you is fully moving on from the outcome, if you will, of the environment you've previously dealt with that made you feel repressed. You know, it's not an easy overnight transformation, being comfortable in yourself. I think from time to time, you still may feel like there might be parts of yourself that you want to dim rather than let them shine. And I think that's due to the nature of the past you've experienced. So it's not going to be necessarily smooth sailing all the time. There might be some times where you feel like you're shutting down, Scorpio. There might be some times where you feel like you're regressing a little bit because of the things you've experienced. But you know what? No matter how much of a challenge it may be to truly be 100% open and feel comfortable, it is going to be something you're going to win at the end of the day. You know, you have a journey to you have a battle and you have a journey, and you're going to get through the journey and get through the battle is what I want to say here too. So even if it's a bit of a challenge, give yourself time. It takes time to kind of heal from previous environments that kind of conditioned us to feel certain ways. It's not something that's necessarily going to be an overnight process, you know? So definitely don't put a lot of fault on yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. You know, when you start to notice the feelings of the past environment you've dealt with come up in your present reality, acknowledge those feelings for what they are, but remind yourself at how much your circumstances have changed. Remind yourself about what your new environment is and how much your new environment is different than in comparison to your past. And remind yourself that the past is simply the past. It is not where you are today. So when you feel that energy come up, just take a moment to pause, breathe, and remind yourself of where you are now. And that's definitely going to help kind of release a lot of those either negative thoughts or negative feelings that may come up at this time in August, okay? All right, guys, moving along here forward, what can you expect throughout the rest of August, guys? Nine of Cups, Scorpios out here living their best life, baby. Nine of Cups is the energy of self-fulfillment, so it is an enjoyable time. I'm also hearing it's a desirable time, Scorpio, kind of feeling a bit of a glow-up energy for some of you. Maybe you're doing your hair differently or getting your hair done in a cool way. You might be getting a cool tattoo or something new, but there's something like cool to your physical appearance for some of you. I feel that's glowing up. So there definitely could be people who have their eyes on you jumping into August. So in regards to love and in regards to romantic connections, there might be some people who are keeping quite an eye on you because they're seeing some sort of change or some sort of glow up, and it really, really has them attracted and hooked. Okay, Scorpio. So you definitely may have the eyes on you. Three of Cups showing up over here. People might be very interested in wanting to get to know you and connect with you. I am feeling as well For some Scorpios, there might be somebody who's never really noticed you romantically in the past, but is starting to notice you now and is starting to develop romantic feelings for you now. I think this is a person who saw you in your previous environment where you felt like you couldn't be yourself, but now they're seeing, like, it's like seeing, you know, a butterfly, right? It's like seeing you turn into a butterfly and get out the cocoon. It's like they really see you for who you are now. And butterflies are beautiful too, because they are the symbol of transformation. So it's like somebody finally gets to see you now, but they couldn't see who you were before in the past. So that might be showing up for some of you guys too. But, you know, general energy of what you can expect throughout the rest of August: having a good time, really enjoying yourself, feeling comfortable in yourself, feeling comfortable in your skin, really enjoying what it is you're doing, putting yourself in periods of time where you actually are in consideration. Like, this is about prioritizing yourself, your needs, your wants. All right, what's the overall outcome here for August? We have here the World. Oh yeah, baby. The exiting of a cycle that did not serve you to a new era being born. And what I mean by a new era being born, Scorpio, is the era of you getting to be yourself. There is no more energy and there is no more environment that makes you feel like you cannot be who you are. There's a lot of people in this world, man, that are struggling every day to be who they are, who feel like they have to hide their true nature or hide their true selves or hide a part of themselves. And it's unfortunate, but when you find that environment that works for you guys, where you feel like you can truly be free to be you, it's the most beautiful thing. So the World card showing up here for you is this energy of acknowledgement of, like, yeah, I made it, you know? I made it out of that really crappy environment, that really crappy situation. And now I can actually finally experience and feel the freedom to be who I am. So there's this powerful energy coming in here for you that you're going to be feeling overall throughout August, which is the energy of freedom. It's like, this is me. This is who I am. Nothing can hold me back anymore. You know? Beautiful, guys. Moving on forward here for Scorpio. Let's have a look and see what is going to be the most important message for you throughout the rest of this month. So what's going to be the most important message that Scorpios need to hear for August 2023? What's the most important message? First card's going to be the Hangman. Next card here is going to be the Two of Wands. And then looking at the last card, the Three of Cups is showing up here as well. I think that, especially seeing a lot of changes to your environment, I think in a way it's woken you up to realize, I don't need to be anywhere I don't want to be. I think if there's one major lesson you learned from your past, it was that I don't need to be where I am if I don't want to be there. I can walk away from any environment or any person or any situation that does not serve me. There's always a choice with the Two of Wands. I think that that's something you're realizing. You know, we can be dealing with people sometimes that can make us feel like there's no choice. You know, you could be dealing with incredibly manipulative people, incredibly manipulative jobs, whatever the case may be. Sometimes we can just be in an environment where we feel like this is it, this is all we have. But I think you're realizing, yeah, there's always a choice, you know? So if there's ever anything ever again that may occur in the future that you're not personally happy with or that you don't like, you're going to remember that there's always a choice and you're going to choose a better way, you know? And I see here with the Three of Cups here says, now that you know there's always a better choice, make sure you're making the choices that are worthwhile and enjoy yourself with the Three of Cups. Okay, Scorpio? All right, guys, before we close off your reading here, I want to have a look and see if the universe has any advice for your month of August ahead. Is there any advice coming in from the universe for Scorpios throughout August 2023? We have here the Five of Pentacles, the Star card, and we have here the King of Cups. The hard times are over, okay? So I see here with the Star, you're on the right track, you're on the right path, you're aligning to exactly where you need to be. So Scorpios, definitely take a moment to breathe and have a moment of relief to just know that you're on the right path, you're on the right track, you're going to where you need to. This isn't a time where you need to worry, okay? I see here with the King of Cups right now, allow yourself to be not only free in a physical sense, but allow yourself to be emotionally free as well. Be free from worry, be free from guilt, be free from the past you've experienced, and acknowledge that true freedom is getting to be yourself. And note and acknowledge here with the Star card that the path you're on is going to take you quite far. Be excited for what's yet to come. Okay, that was a beautiful message, actually. Very heartfelt message coming in here from the universe at this time. So I really liked saying that one for you, Scorpio. That was actually quite beautiful to pick up on. So regardless, guys, awesome read. Loving it for you. Happy to see you in better spirits. Happy to see you in a better environment, especially for those of you that had to go through this transformation and walk away from something that made you feel super repressed. Never a fun time to go through instances like that, but you're in a far better place here in August, and I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you, and keep on doing your thing and living your best life, guys. Okay? All right, Scorpio. Love you guys so much. If you enjoyed, definitely let me know down in the comments down below. Of course, if you're new here, do consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the soul family. But Scorpios, have a lovely day. Have a great rest of August, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.